up, John?
How y'all doing?
We hear your name a lot as a tight end who's kind of stepping into more of a role and emerging as one of those top 3 guys. What do you think about that? What do you think your role can be this year? How's the training camp been going for you personally?
Yeah, so I think training camp has been doing pretty well. I think Coach Lilly has really just has prepared us throughout spring ball, summer, and training camp, and I think he's just been really just preparing us for the season. Going back to the tight end room, I think we have a lot of competition in there, so it's always great, just building throughout practice and competing all the time. I also think we all mesh well together, so I think it's just a great room. We all laugh and joke around, and I think it's just a great tight end room, and we've all been enjoying ourselves.
What about you? What do you think you can do this year? What do you think you can do to contribute?
Yeah. So I've been really working on my blocking a lot. So I've been trying to work on my technique a lot. I think Coach Lee does really good with that, working on your technique, hand placement, foot placement, working on really small details. And then I think just working after practice, catching balls from quarterbacks, doing just one-on-ones, skelly. So I think blocking has been improving a lot, and then I think I'd like to see how the passing will go as well.
You were in some packages last year, but we're hearing it's going to be more. You're going to be more involved in what you guys are doing. Is it because of what you were just talking about, or is there anything else that you've added and improved on that's going to get you a little bit more on the field?
I think Coach Longo is wanting to put in some more tight ends, and I think it's been showing great. So, whatever works, I think he'll keep using or he'll keep in his back pocket. So, we were in the 3 personnel last year a couple times, and definitely using 12 personnel last year a lot too. So I think we're going to keep doing that and keep using the tight ends a little bit more.
Is using the tight ends more because you have guys in that room that could run a lot of different routes?
Yes,
and do a lot of different stuff?
Yes, so I think we're very versatile. I think we can block when we need to block, and we can go out and run routes when we need to run routes.
Bryson said the other day, we learned in the spring, we saw he was running a lot of stuff at slot. And he said the other day that all 3 of you have done a little bit of stuff in slot, lining up in a lot of different places. Where are you lining, outside of traditional tight end stuff, are you lining up a lot?
I think we're definitely running a lot of tight ends in the slot too. Sometimes we bumped out at wide receiver, but I think we're mainly inside in the core or bumped down to the slot. I think Bryson is a great versatile tight end. I think he's long, he's fast, can catch well, so we do tend to bump him out more times, just because he's a little bit more athletic. So we use that to our advantage.
When the injury to Antoine Green happened, what are you guys talking about in the tight end room as far as like, hey, we might have to step up more in the passing game?
Yeah, exactly. I feel for AG and everything, and I feel horrible, but it's next man up. You can't really do anything about it now. AG's going to do rehab and everything to get back as quick as he can, but that's all it is. It's next man up. If someone goes down, if whoever's in for AG, if JJ's in there and he's gassed, sometimes we got to rely on the tight end if need be. So I think it's just really good. Like I was going back to Coach Lee, always preparing us. So if that were to happen, I'd feel very comfortable with the tight end going out there as well.
Have you seen changes already happening to the offense in the lieu of that? Matt Brown kind of said they're going to try to maybe make some tweaks after that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think with all the quarterbacks and some new running backs in there, I think that we're feeling more confident with ourselves. I think spring definitely helped us with that. Feel everything out, and I think we really had a good first foot into fall camp, and I think that just really just took off, and we're all feeling very confident and just really smooth with everything with this new offense, new personnel offense.
What stands out about Jacoby and what stands out about Drake as a quarterback? Like the first thing that comes to your mind about each one?
Yeah, so I think they're both great players. I think they're both very smart quarterbacks. They can both read the field really well. I think Jacoby, he came in and we all knew he had hit a rocket for an arm. So that's the first thing that comes to mind. And like I said, they're both great QBs. And I think Drake is more probably more detailed with the ball, but I think they're both great and both can be in there at any time, any point in the game.
Do you find yourself watching that competition, or are you just so focused on what you're doing that you don't really pay too much attention to it?
No, for sure. I mean, I'm close with both of the QBs, but I mean, we're always calling out, and like when you're watching film, like this QB threw that ball, or this QB threw that ball. You got to feel comfortable. Who's throwing you the balls. So, to answer your question, yes, I'm trying to focus on myself and improving on myself as well. But I mean, we're all definitely looking over and seeing who's at QB and who's doing what.
You said you're close to both. Is it kind of weird knowing that one guy's going to start and one guy's going to not start? It's kind of an interesting dynamic there. Knowing that both are really good, but there has to be a decision made that affects both of them greatly.
Yeah, for sure, without a doubt. And like I said, I think it's the business of the game. One person starts, and if the other guy is doing poorly, they might throw in the other one. But I just think that's the business of the game. It's you either like you sit in the bench or you're out there playing, and it's the hard truth. But I just think that's the business of the game.
John, do you just talk about the quarterbacks and the competition? You guys try to have fun with it at all? Like you're talking about, in film, and I mean, everyone knows what's going on, but like, do you try to just, I don't know, if there's a way to enjoy it, or like, poke fun at a guy or anything like that with Drake and Jacoby?
Yeah. So I mean, it's always fun to crack up and stuff. I think when you're prepared for practice and everything, then that's when you can kind of let loose a little bit and have fun. I think when you're prepared, you know what you're doing, then like you can, like what you said, you can poke around and joke around with each other. Bryce and I were out here today, and we were just messing around with each other, throughout the drills. But we're always focused, always locked in, no matter what. Listen to the coach, but I think it's always good, to always have fun, because that's the whole point of this game. You want to have fun.
All right, John.
All right, thanks, John.
Thank you.